Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added.
Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Eliza, hi Butterfly, hi Dee. Welcome everyone. Hi Bernadette. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so how's everyone? You know how it all works, but I want to let you know that I do have my past life cards this time. Planned ahead. I also have the dice if you want to know who's coming into your energy or may influence you one way or another. I have my pendulum as well if you want a pendulum reading, but yeah, prepare with all that stuff for members. So we can have some fun. But you know how it all works. I have a legal disclaimer in the description of live. Well, switch the screen, so yeah, let's just get started, right? How's everyone? Hi, Eliza. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year, everyone, if I haven't said that already. How's everyone doing? I think my Nightbot is being a little bit slow. Oh, I see a butterfly on my other screen. So, butterfly, I have a message for my spirit team if they feel are relevant for me to know for the next 2 months. Okay, let's see. For butterflies, journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Or butterflies, spirit team themselves, journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I want to come and give butterfly a message. Journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give butterfly a message. For what does butterfly need to know that is relevant for them to know in the next 2 months? What does butterfly need to know in the next 2 months? So I feel like in the first month you have the 5 of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like financials or like money, maybe family issues, maybe a little bit tough. I feel you may feel a little isolated or feel like you're not getting out enough or feeling trapped inside. I don't know if it's just the weather or what's going on with that. You have the Two of Wands though, so I feel like you have plans, you're focused on plans, future goals, future visions of what you want to come out of 2025, even though it's just the first month. I feel like you may get some good news or some good feedback with the Page of Cups. Someone may be expressing their feelings towards you one way or another. I also feel like there's this energy of feeling passionate about something. You're trying to seek a deeper connection with something or someone. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if this is you having repressed feelings or if it's someone else holding back on their feelings towards you. But I feel this sense of emptiness or maybe just not feeling sure which direction you want to feel with that. Yeah, plans in place. Yeah. Yeah, Two of Wands is like trying to make those plans, have those visions. Eight of Wands. I feel there's gonna be some fast-paced changes coming your way, at least by the first month. Let's see, what is coming for the second month for Butterfly? Judgment. What's coming in the second month for Butterfly? Oh, well, the devil's at the play. That can be fun. I don't know. The Judgment is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of choosing what's in your mind, what's in your heart, making sure that there is some sort of balance going on there. Trying to figure out what's your best judgment or how are you gonna trust your judgment. It's also about following your calling, following what your heart, your spirit wants you to do, rather than listening to everybody else's opinions back in the shadow of things, right? There is a tower energy here, so there may be some sudden unexpected changes. Things are going to pick up pace, so things are going to be moving fast. I don't know if that's going to cause some sort of tower energy in the second month or what. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark, so someone may not be as reliable or as honest towards you as you thought they would be, or reliable towards you as much as you thought they would be. I don't know if that's causing some of the devil energy here, where you're feeling like you just want that sense of freedom. You just don't want to deal with that toxic person or toxic energy anymore. Because I feel like you have your own work to take care of, Nine of Wands. Take care of work. Even though you're feeling exhausted and tired, you're going to keep going anyways. I feel this energy of the Knight of Wands too, just kind of being resilient and persistent, determined to get things done, especially whatever your plans were there, and not allowing this disruption to ruin your plans or ruin what path you're going on. Let's see, what does Butterfly need to know about the Devil in the Dark? What does Butterfly need to know about the Devil in the Dark? Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is in the dark here. Yeah, so I don't know if this falling out with you is gonna lead to like a makeup sex or what's going on with that. I feel like that's a strong possibility. With the Two of Cups here, the Knight of Swords turning themselves around in the light for you. And you know, the devil, I always use the devil as a sex card, right? That is what I got for that. No problem, Butterfly. For Dee, what will tomorrow be like for Dee? What will tomorrow be like for Dee? Any spirit guides, ancestors, and the Fae? What will tomorrow be like for Dee? What's the energy for tomorrow for Dee? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? I'm looking at Dee a message. What is Dee gonna be like? No, not what Dee's gonna be like. What's the energy gonna be like for Dee tomorrow? I guess Dee's gonna be like the Queen of Cups in the dark. A little moody. We'll just blame that on the full moon. It's not Dee's fault. Let's see what's going on for Dee's energy for tomorrow. You have, oh, you're all in the dark. There is some negativity or some negative energy coming through here. Not quite sure what's going on with that. Oh, it's working now. Okay, awesome. It is working now. I thought it was on the other screen for butterflies. So I was just relying on that. Um, Queen of Cups in the dark. I feel like there's a sense of feeling overwhelmed. And I don't know if the overwhelming energy is making you feel a little insecure about what's happening or what's going on. The Four of Swords is in the dark. So I don't know if it's just a matter of things picking up pace where you don't feel like you have enough time for a break or to take a rest or whatever's going on with that. Or if it's just kind of some unresolved tension is just brewing there. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a matter of like letting go and being open to ideas, opinions. Just because you're open to them and you're hearing them out doesn't mean you need to do it, right? It's just getting all the information you can to make the best decision forward for yourself. The Seven of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of protecting your peace, being strategic in your planning, or like putting more of your own wisdom and thoughts and experience and that stuff into your decisions. I feel like it's not a matter of relying on your intuition tomorrow or relying on how you're feeling, but go based on what you know, like go with the facts kind of thing. And I feel like there's going to be an energy of you cooperating or working with others where you may be able to share your visions or your goals or share what some of this unresolved tension is and work through it with someone else or, yeah. Let's see, what else can we get for Dee Dee with this energy? What else can we get for Dee Dee with this energy here? The devil's out to play for Dee Dee too. And the energy is getting hot, I guess. Five of Swords is in the dark, so whatever conflicts is going on or any tension is going on is going to be resolved one way or another, right? I feel the sense of you letting go of any of that tension or negativity, um, and making peace with it, whatever that is. Devil in the dark too. It's kind of like breaking free, not being trapped in your mind or being trapped in whatever that tension was. But that's what I got. Bernadette. General reading for Bernadette. Let's see. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? What does Bernadette need to know right now in general? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Ooh, there's love and romance in the air. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but hi Tammy, how are you? The Knight of Wands is in the dark. I don't know if there's some hesitation with someone taking action towards you, or if that's you hesitating on taking action. Because I feel this sense of hesitation. Not quite sure if they're wanting to commit, or if you're not wanting to commit, or what's going on with that. I feel like there's this energy as well as kind of being cautious of overly expressive energy or low motivation maybe that's coming through there. But the Two of Cups, I feel it's love, romance, connection. Maybe it's just a sense of cooperation and connecting. But you have the Eight of Cups, whatever it is, I feel like you're moving on from. I don't know if you're moving on from that or moving through it. I don't know, because I do feel this sense of you walking away, soul searching, pursuing something new, or just kind of like gathering your thoughts in a different perspective. For the Knight of Cups, again, I feel that love and romance, that passion wanting to come through. But I feel like it may come with some unrealistic goal or some unrealistic expectations coming through a little bit there. I feel like you're still kind of learning like what this is about. But it does also come with the Three of Swords, so heartbroken, disappointments, or discouragements. I don't know if it's just a matter of things not working out as planned or what's going on with that. Yeah. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is kind of the same thing, you know? Yeah, Four of Wands. So I feel like there's like different energies here. So I don't know if you started noticing somebody else besides your partner in a romantic sort of sense. Or if it's like you're really truly craving this romantic energy and not getting it. You know? So I feel like there's some sort of heartbreak here of not being able to figure out what this is. There seems to be a Four of Wands, a sense of celebration, right? A sense of um showing up and doing the things that you need to do to get what you want kind of thing. You have the Page of Cups and the Light, so it's kind of needing to open that door of communication with the love and the romance. And, you know, the Page of Cups, even though they're very loving, imaginative, creative, you know, I feel like the Page of Cups, well, the Page of Cups is the Pisces, so I feel like that's more your energy, Bernadette, being the Pisces here. But at the same time, the Page of Cups Pisces energy is unrealistic for the current situation. So I don't know what's going on with your partner, why they're holding back on that, causing this Three of Swords energy here. But it does seem to be like a communication needs to be had. Um, yeah. Maybe just try to join again, Tammy, and you'll be put through. You did it again. I'll try it again and see if it works. Explanation mark, join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. This card came out for you, Bernadette, for some reason, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's a tough situation that the two of you need to work it out one way or another. The Four of Wands celebrates like is like indicating like some sort of celebration. Sometimes it's about planning some sort of romantic date for the two of you without any tension, without any, you know, negativity attached to it, and see what happens. I don't know. I don't see it, Tammy. Maybe try to do the join again with your question. Eliza, current energy of P. Let's see for Eliza. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Eliza a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Eliza a message of P? What's P's current energy towards Eliza? I think you need to type it in, Tammy, because I can see that you wrote, "Can you see it now?" But we don't see you actually typing in explanation mark join with your question. So try to type that in again. I know that you. Yeah, try again. Yeah, but you have to write explanation join with your question though. You have to write your question after. Explanation mark join with your question. Empty joins don't work. You have to write explanation mark join with your question. For Eliza, what is the P? Oh, joins do work for members only? Okay, I don't know. Current energy of P towards Eliza. There we go. The world, I feel like the cycle between you and P is not completed. And I feel like P does feel that energy. Like the two of you are not done. You still have some sort of a cycle you need to get through. It seems like the two of you have some healing to do as well with the healing card here. Yeah, you have the five, okay, with a healing card and the 5 of wands being in the dark. I feel like there has been some healing going on between the two of you, or some sort of cooperation or negotiation or some sort of thing that has improved there, even though the 3 of cups is in the dark. I don't know if this means that just the two of you need some extra alone time, or if there's been some sort of energy outside of the two of you that's kind of like influencing your relationship here. But I do feel like P does feel like you are their Queen of Cups, right? Someone who's very emotionally balanced and generous and kind and intuitive in their energy. Um, and I feel like that's kind of like what's going on here. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what your current situation is, but I feel like P's energy is like they're going through some healing, things are improving, but there's a little bit of tension or confusion about what their expectations are, maybe. What's going on here with P's energy? The sun, they feel very positive of you. There's a lot of strength, a lot of passion. The 4 of cups, they are taking their time to think things through. I feel like they're paying more attention to the negativity sides of things rather than the positives. And when you give some positive gestures, they may not quite recognize it. So I don't know if that comes as like you flirting with them or communicating with them. They seem to not be seeing it as clearly. Yeah, their Knight of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like P is feeling maybe irrational about their thoughts or feelings or what's going on with that, or just making some. You're just feeling distance from you. That's what I got. I'm not quite sure what that energy is about or what your situation is. There seems to be like some improvements going on overall, but some things are still feeling stuck. Correct? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're just feeling stuck of like what's next? Like what's the next step of whatever that was? Financial Lomia, yeah, that can be very tough. Hi Alice. You're welcome, Eliza. Oh, that is weird, Tammy. Movie even says that maybe Nightbot blocked it because they thought it was a URL code thing. Oh, Tammy, I see your message now. It's not changing on the top. Okay, Tammy. In a dream showed an apartment townhome. And L's energy present is that where I will move to? Let's see. Huh. During spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae that want to come and give Tammy a message. Is Tammy going to move into an apartment, townhome type of place? Is Tammy going to be moving into an apartment? Because these cards just don't want to be used. So I give up on that. During spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae want to come and give Tammy a message. Is Tammy going to be moving into this apartment, townhome type place? The Five of Cups is no. Is Tammy going to be where Elle's energy is present? Will Tammy be where Elle's energy is going to be present in the near future? I feel like what happened is like your energy or your dream, you were kind of like wandering. I dream wander myself. You know, wandering is when your soul leaves your body and it just goes somewhere else, it lingers somewhere else. That is what happened. Like when you were dreaming, you went to visit L at their place. So wherever you were dreaming, that's where L I feel like was when you were dreaming last night. Um the five of cups in the dark, when we asked if that's your place, it is a no card, but it's also um you healing from past things or focusing on what was or what could have been instead of a present energy, and that's where your soul went. um yeah, because you have the Seven of Swords in the dark too, so it's kind of like letting go of some things and trying to make peace. I don't know if it was your soul trying to make peace with like Ella's soul and trying to figure out things there, because I feel like there was no plans, no things there. You were awake. Yeah, so whatever it was, sometimes you were just able to go there. My daughter does that too. She can close her eyes and she can walk through somebody else's house that she's been in before. Like, just not physically, but just close her eyes and doing it. And she can find things that people have lost in their home without being there. It is weird. So you may have some of that energy as well. Where to move to. Yeah. I feel like you're looking back, so I feel like whatever that memory was, whatever that thought was a past energy. It doesn't seem to be like something's just from the future. There was a little bit of an imbalance there too. But I feel like you were the Empress, so I feel like you were very spiritually in tune with yourself, very clairvoyant, in your energy with the Empress here. That is, yeah. Will Tammy be moving somewhere soon? Will Tammy be moving or finding a place to move to somewhere soon? The Sun is a yes card. Will Tammy be moving into an apartment? Will Tammy be moving into an apartment? The Four of Pentacles, I mean to say, is a yes. Will Tammy be moving into an apartment townhouse type place? Yes. Will Tammy be moving into a house? They're all yeses. So I feel like you will be moving. I'm not quite sure what kind of place they're going to be moving into. It does seem somewhat positive, even though the sun's in the dark. That's what I got, though, with that. I don't know. Yeah. Moving says he's fixed the problem. Alex! What do I need to know? What does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guide, dancers, or fae? What does Alice need to know right now? You have the world in the dark, so I feel like there's some sort of cycle that hasn't completed yet. I feel like there's this energy of feeling unfulfilled or not, or feeling like you're missing out on something, or something just not feeling 100% right. I don't know what that is for you. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark too, so I feel this energy of feeling a little like more sensitive than usual. So I don't know if that means you're sensitive like more to like beyond the veils type of thing, like spirits and stuff like that, or just more sensitive with your emotions and that sort of thing. Um, you have the Four of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of you feeling more generous or more open to things. Let's see, what is going on with the Queen of Cups in the dark with the Four of Pentacles in the dark? There is some changes that want to happen, but there's some resistance with that. The Seven of Swords in the dark. I don't know if this is like you feeling sensitive or insecure because you're not trusting someone, or you're feeling like you're not quite sure what's going on there. Because I feel like with the sword, some sort of truth is going to be revealed towards you, or someone's going to be exposed, or someone's going to confess something towards you. Not quite sure what that is, but you're going to take a leap of faith and move forward anyways. The Ace of Cups is in the dark, though. Yeah, I feel like someone's holding back on their feelings, but I don't really feel like they're holding back on their feelings. I feel like it's more about them faking their feelings, and they don't really feel like they're like what they're showing, if that makes any sense. What does Alice need to know about this Ace of Cups here? What does Alice need to know about this Ace of Cups here? Five of Wands and Page of Pentacles. I feel like someone's not saying something, or they're saying something, but they're lying towards you because they don't really truly mean it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if this has happened already or if this is something that's going to happen soon. Why are they not being honest with Alice? Why are they not being honest with Alice? Oh, the two of you, I feel like someone's coming from your past, or like somebody you already know, because I feel like the two of you have a history of some sorts together, but they're deceiving you for some reason. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but that's what I got. Noor, hello, welcome. What's coming towards Noor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Noor tonight? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I'm coming to Noor a message. What's coming towards Noor tonight? That was too many cards. What's coming towards Noor tonight? You got the Two of Swords in the light. So I feel like you're going to be coming up with, or you're going to be faced with some sort of difficult or challenging decision. I feel like whenever you're deciding this decision, I feel like it's a matter of like doing whatever feels right for you. You know, if it doesn't feel right, then you know. I also feel that there's energy like making sure that you're not being pressured into deciding either, because I feel like you're feeling stuck. It may be about you taking a step back and reflecting on what that decision is to see if it's the right decision for you, kind of thing. Because I feel like it can either go very positive, where it's turning all these cards into light, or it can go very negative as it is, you know? Like with the Ten of Pentacles in the dark here would be um a loss of money, or a loss of you know, something, maybe some sort of drama may come out of this, or some unexpected chaos or discouragement or, upheaval of some sort that you really don't want to deal with. The Queen of Pentacles in the dark. I don't know if it's just someone's emotions towards you that may be causing this energy or what. Because I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's someone who is very reserved, like very held back on their feelings. They can easily be jealous or more focused on themselves than others, kind of thing. Let's see. What does Nora need to know about this energy? What would be the positive outcome of this decision? What would be the positive outcome of this decision? Yeah, trusting your intuition on this one is going to be tough. The Seven of Wands. I feel like it's a matter of being guarded a little bit. Seven of Wands. Guard yourself a little bit. If you can't choose, then don't choose. Trust your heart on this one. Trust your intuition on this one. With the Queen of Cups here. She follows her heart. She trusts her inner voice and figures out things that way. That's what I got. Yummy. G was supposed to pay me back for covering the bill while she was not employed. Will she pay Tammy back? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Well, it's too many cards here. Try that again. Oops, sorry about that. I thought I had my phone on. Do not disturb. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Will G pay Tammy back for the bill? Will G pay Tammy back for the bill? The King of Wands is yes, you will take that responsibility. What is the energy around G paying back the bill? What is the energy around G paying back the bill? There was a strength card there, but I shuffled it back in. Yeah, I feel like they want to take that responsibility. They do. Like, I feel like G has full intentions of paying you back, but it seems like it will take some time. Her energy is kind of like at a pause. She feels really bad about it, but she feels like she's getting into a better place. I feel like there's going to be some unexpected changes coming her way, like big changes. That may happen suddenly, where she will be able to pay you back and feel better about it. But until this death card happens with the big changes, to have that sense of completion of the bill being paid, it will take some time. And I feel like she already feels bad about it. So, yeah. That's what I got, though. Eliza, thoughts and next plans of peace towards Eliza. Let's see if there are any spirit guides, ancestors, and your fae that want to come and give Eliza a message. What are thoughts of next plans of P towards Eliza? So what are P's thoughts towards Eliza right now? What are P's thoughts about Eliza? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are P's thoughts towards Eliza? Thank you. What are P's thoughts towards Eliza? What are P's next plans towards Eliza? What are P's next plans towards Eliza? With the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like P feels like they're at a pause, right? They're at a standstill. They're not really moving in any direction. I feel like they're trying to work and trying to make themselves in a better financial position. I feel like they're very stubborn about something and not having a lot of motivation to get it done either, but they're wanting it. I feel like they're planning on taking a leap of faith towards you. I feel like they want to be more spontaneous, more loving, more free spirited towards you. The Page of Wands in the dark, they're feeling very stuck, and I feel like it's making them feel a little bit less romantic just because of their stresses and the weight that they have that they're carrying that's making them feel like they're at a pause. Um, their intentions towards you or next actions towards you is kind of the same. They're just kind of like at a pause, hoping to have some future plans, but not truly believing it's going to happen either. The Page of Pentacles is like out of ideas on what to communicate with you than what they've already had. The Judgment's in the dark too. So I feel like they know that there's changes they need to do and they're resisting these changes and they're holding themselves back from moving forward with you. I feel like they know that. Let's see. What is the love energy between P and Eliza? What is the love energy between P and Eliza? Oh, the mirror says mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Not quite sure what that is about for you. This one is twin flames, yin yang. There's a good balance between the two of you. They complement each other very well. The chaser. I feel like this is a fear that he has, like a fear that they don't want you to abandon them, but they feel like they're dependent on the relationship with you or they're codependent on you. And I feel like they don't want to feel that way. They want to be the one that supports you and that sort of thing rather than the other way around. And I feel like that is a big fear on their end. That's what I got with that. Bottom of the deck here is a dragonfly. It says, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapting to the change, and healing. I feel like the other reading there was a lot of healing going on between you and P as well. That is what I got. Yeah. Dee Dee. Spiritual reading for Dee Dee. I had my spiritual cards out. Or I planned on taking them out. Woo. I guess you just want a spirit spirit reading too. I have witchy readings. I have Half-Life readings. I have the pendulum if anyone wants a pendulum reading. The dice. Took it all out today. It's the members party. Spiritual message for Dee Dee. Is there any spirit guides, and their fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Is there any spirit guides, and their fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Is there any spirit guides, and their fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Ooh, the lovers. I feel like you're at a crossroads with the relationships in your life. I don't know if this is about love and romance or just about the relationships in your life in general. Or maybe this is what's coming and the spirit guides just want you to be aware of it. For the lovers in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of some disagreements or some poor choices. I don't know if that's from the past or moving forward in the future. I don't know. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going to figure it out with this Justice card here. Having a good balance, making the best decisions you can for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles in the light, so I feel this energy of you grounding yourself, feeling more secure in your energy, more productive in your energy moving forward as well. You have the King of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if this King of Cups is kind of like a butt cheek coming into your energy here. Because I feel like this King of Cups, is holding back on their feelings, can sometimes be easily triggered, even though they do seem to wear their heart on their sleeve. Anyways, this Knight of Swords, like wanting to take action, but they're hesitating, they're holding back. They may be temperamental sometimes. So I don't know if this is the same person or two different people trying to come into your energy. Who is this King of Cups here? Who is this King of Cups? The Seven of Swords. Apparently he's a big fat liar, right? I don't know. What's going on with that? Who is this Knight of Swords? Who is this Knight of Swords? Some who may have broken your heart before, but they want to heal it now. Eight of Wands. Someone's thinking really hard about taking action towards you again. I feel like you know who this person is. Yeah, they're feeling very possessive of you. Like, they don't want anyone else to have you. They want to take action towards you, fast-paced action too. They want to heal whatever was going on between the two of you before they feel like they've healed. They feel like they want to reconcile with you. Because I feel like they've learned their lessons from whatever that was. I'm not quite sure if this is love. I feel like someone from your past wants to reconcile with you, make amends with you, make things better, make things right again. Because I can't stop thinking about you. That's what I got. So you may have to decide which one of these you're going to go with. This one seems to be lying. The King of Cups here. Seven of Swords. Maybe the same person that they cheated on you before, now they're coming back. I have no idea how that's playing out for you, but that's what I go at. Alice, how will Matt and Sophia think about my email application tomorrow? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? I want to come and give Alice a message. Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? I want to come give Alice a message on how Matt and Sophia will feel about the email application tomorrow. How will Matt feel about the email application from Alice tomorrow? How will Sophia feel about the application email tomorrow? What is their combined energy about? What is their combined energy about? So I feel like on Matt's end, they're a little bit confused, or they're not really sure exactly what they think about the email application. I feel like they have a little bit of their guards up. Not a lot, because, it is the Nine of Wands in the dark, so I feel like they're just a little bit cautious of email applications in general, maybe, and I feel like they want to look through it thoroughly. They're not just going to trust their first instincts on that. Sophia also has some hesitations here. With the Ten of Swords in the dark, I feel like the Ten of Swords is the more positive one. It does seem to be like they think that maybe you're like someone freshly new. Like, I feel like you're newer than, or you may bring some new to whatever you're applying for, right? Because I just feel the sense of you having that, that rebirth, that new outlook, bringing you to the table kind of thing. I feel like is what Sophia is seeing or feeling. The Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they're not quite sure where you would fit in though. I feel like it may take some growth, it may take some training or whatever. You may not meet exactly all the requirements, even though they seem to think that there's a spark of new energy there. The Five of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like they've learned some things from the last person who had that position. And I feel like Sophia doesn't want to let you just walk away either. So I feel like they're really taking your application seriously and they're really considering it. I feel like if Matt really wants to just okay, yeah, just call Alice, despite what they're feeling there. Um, they may feel like you may be a good fit for the situation. Um, I feel like Sophia's a little bit hesitant of like doing that right away, but does feel like it would be a good beginning for you, a good start for you to work out what you may need to learn that you may not have already have learned, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I feel like they're very hesitant, but I feel like they're considering you a lot. I feel like they're putting some real serious thought in towards it. They're not just relying on their intuition or anything. They're putting a lot of logical thought into it, and seeing where you fit in and how they're going to work with you with that. So I feel like they're still contemplating. They haven't made any decisions yet about anything. Um, it's not extremely positive, but it's not extremely negative either. I feel like it's just them being professional and really considering what they have to consider right now. That's what I call it. Bernadette, should I talk to my partner about refusing intimacy and not showing much affection? I feel rejected, hurt. Yes, you should always talk to your partners about that. For sure. You can't be open to talk about anything, then what's the point, right? For Bernadette, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Bernadette a message? Should Bernadette talk to her partner about refusing intimacy? Spirit says no, but Spirit is a butt cheek. Should Bernadette talk to her partner about not showing much affection? Should Bernadette talk to her partner about not showing much affection? Should Tammy tell her partner that she feels rejected? The Magician and the Chariot are both yes cards. They're in the dark though. So I feel like if you're going to open up this conversation with your partner, making sure that you're not in a mood, like you're not upset about it or anything like that. Because I feel like it's kind of a very sensitive topic for your partner, probably for you too, to go into it easy. Don't rush into it all that much. Like don't make sure you're in a good mind, a good feeling about it to have this conversation and you're not like blaming each other kind of thing is what I'm feeling, right? Because I feel like you don't want to make the situation worse. What is the best advice to give to Bernadette about this conversation? Yeah. I feel like they want you, like the spirit kind of wants you to talk about the love. Like start with the good things that's going on in your relationship, the good positives. Like why do you like your partner to begin with, or why do you love your partner to begin with? The good quality things. And let them know how you're feeling or what you see. I'm not right what you see, but how you're feeling. We kind of don't make it complete tower energy. It's also about being honest with yourself, being honest with what you put into the relationship and what you feel like you want from them in return, kind of thing. Let's see, can we get any more love energy for Bernadette and her partner? Destiny, the reunion of you and your twin flame is destined to vent. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Window, a new adventure in love is coming already. So not quite sure what that means for the two of you, but make sure that you're both being open and honest. Yeah. He talked to you when I wasn't. Yeah, I feel like you both have to be at a good mindset, a good heart place when you open this conversation because it is very sensitive, right? Yeah. So I feel like, the window thing could be like, wait till you have the right window. You're in a good energy, they're in a good energy. Maybe like have a quiet time, like when the kids are not around. And it's just the two of you have some quiet time, and have that conversation, you know? Like, um, even though my kids are older, they're still kids, and no matter how old kids are, they're always kids, right? So me and Moonbeam, sometimes when the kids are in bed, we have like a little picnic in our room. Like our favorite thing is like little crackers and cheese and pepperoni kind of thing. And I feel like that is the time to like talk about things and connect in that sort of sense where it's not a date, but to us it's our own little date because we can't go out on a date with the kids. We have the kids 24/7. there's no escape from that. But sometimes like make it more than just face to face conversation kind of thing. Jimmy, how can we convince my owners to vote down on false projects? Let's see. It is hard with kids. That's why you have to be creative. Like me and Moonby, we sit in our bed. We have a little picnic there, just the two of us. Once I put the kids to bed, he'll sneak down to the kitchen very quietly. He does it while I'm tucking them in, so there's a lot of noise when I'm tucking them in, so they don't really hear what he's doing. And he's sneaky, sneaky. But planning something like that, goes a long way. For Tammy, how can they convince the owners to vote down to false projects? What advice can you give to Tammy about communicating with the owners? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What advice can you give to Tammy about communicating with the owners? Stick to the facts, right? The Hierophant. Stick to the facts. Stick to what you know. Don't bring in any emotions. Bring evidence. Bring logic. Bring wisdom. Bring what you know has happened or has worked in the past. When communicating with the owner, the Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny. I feel like it's be very careful and mindful when you're approaching them. The timing seems to be extremely important with the Wheel of Fortune here in the light. The Page of Swords, being open, honest, completely honest, clear with what you're saying, have it in writing, have the proof. Proof is in the pudding kind of thing. But I feel like it's a matter of being very strategic in your planning, timing and planning of when you're going to approach or open up this conversation seems to be really important here. Because I feel like there is going to be some unfinished tasks or low results out of this anyway, but I feel like the more clear and open and, legit and going by the rules, a guidebook, whatever it is going on there, um, maybe even getting some legal advice on how to approach this with someone, I don't know, if you have people you can talk to in your community about these types of things. But that's what I got with that one. DD, what is my soul asking me to pay attention to? Ooh, that's a good question. What is DD's soul asking her to pay attention to? Let's try these ones. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is DD's soul asking her to pay attention to? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is DD's soul asking her to pay attention to? The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like your soul is asking you to focus on your craft, like focus on what you feel you're really, really good at. Because I feel like you're lacking some focus in that area. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like whatever this is, I don't know if the lack of focus on what your craft is causes money to perfect, or what's going on with that, because I feel like there's also this energy of this financial issue that's kind of blocking you with mastering your craft or your skill, whatever that is, right? Because I feel like there's this energy that needs more careful consideration. The Seven of Cups is in the light, so I feel like you have some options, maybe too many options, and some options maybe more fantasy than realistic. Just kind of like focusing on which one is manageable for right now. You have the King of Cups in the light, so I don't know if this is someone you can communicate to or get advice from as a mentor or something to see which areas you can get help in on how to increase your craft, your talents, whatever that is for you. Because I feel like you can make something out of it, maybe something um, financial, like business or work. I don't even know what that is for you. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of focusing on yourself and your own strength and your own abilities. Um, yeah, because I feel like you have the power to figure out what you want to come of this. I feel like it's more focusing on yourself and what you have going on. Yeah, wants you to pay attention to yourself and what you can improve. So I don't know if it's improving your spirituality or what's going on with that. You're welcome. Noor, how does Muhammad see and think about Noor? How does Muhammad see and think about Noor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does I feel like I say that name wrong, eh? Marama? Marama? I say that name so wrong. I'm gonna say because I don't know how to say it properly. For Noor, how does see and think about Noor? How does see and think about Noor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does see and think about Noor? I feel like they do see you as a Queen of Cups. Someone who's very nurturing, loving, caring, compassionate being. Someone who's very intuitive and sensitive. Um, yeah, I feel like they think they want to take a leap of faith. They want to connect with you and have adventures with you. But the Four of Swords are a little bit hesitant. I don't know what they're hesitating from. Um, Maybe they feel like they don't have enough time to get to know you more, or what's going on with that. I feel like timing is very hard for them. The Page of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's some things they want to tell you, but they're holding back on. The Page of Wands, I just feel like they feel like they're not ready for a commitment right now. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but the Chariot, they do would like to move forward with you. But committing towards you right now seems to be a challenge for them, even though they feel like they would like to move forward with you. Yeah, because I just feel like there's this energy of them um wanting to have that success, wanting to take action towards you, but also very self-disciplined in what they have going on. That is what I got. Eliza. What's coming towards Eliza this week? What is coming towards Eliza this week? Let's see. What's coming for Eliza this week? Oops, there was an extra one there. Let's see what that is about. You have the Hierophant in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of you breaking the rules a little bit, being a little bit more rebellious in your energy, maybe changing up your routine or your scheduling or whatever that is for you. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy too of like questioning things a little bit more and seeking some inner truth from yourself as well. You have the Strength card in the dark, so I feel like you may feel a little tired or a little bit, unmotivated or a little low this week in your energy. You have the Ten of Swords, so things may be challenging for you. Some things may be coming to some sort of end for you. I don't know if it's just a matter of something coming to an end because it's over with, or just you feeling like you're done with it or defeated from it and giving up on it. Not quite sure. The Knight of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel there may be some work issues. I don't know if the work issues is like feeling like someone's trying to be controlling or somebody's trying to take advantage of you of some sorts. You have the Hangman in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of not just shifting your perspective, but I also feel like there's this energy of like trying to figure out what your next moves are. Yeah. I just feel like feeling stuck or like stuck in limbo and not quite sure which direction to move towards. But I feel like overall you are going to have a sense of freedom, like being able to release any negative poop and just being able to be open with what's coming. Yeah, let's see. What does Eliza need to know about this? What does Eliza need to know about this energy with the devil in the dark? Oh, somebody want to come towards you in romance and passion, right? Three of Cups. They want to go out. Somebody ask you out. Maybe that. I don't know if that's what this is about. I'm gonna get some intimacy. I wasn't expecting that at all. um. Yeah. That is what I got. Energy. Energy. I don't know why I wanted to call you energy. Bernadette, energy about podcasts. Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Bernadette's podcast? If you guys haven't checked out Bernadette's podcast, you should check it out. Bernadette, you can link your podcast on my community post page. You can just copy the link and put it on my community post page, and so people can follow it. Let's see for Bernadette. You too, Dee Dee. You can put your stories in my community page. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message about the energy on our podcast? There's some negativity here. The King of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if there's been some low ambition with the podcast or low energy around there or what's going on, or just feeling a sense of being discouraged. You have the Judgment here. I don't know if there's been some judgment or what's going on with that. There's a Page of Swords in the dark. I don't know if there's been like a lack of feedback on the podcast or what's going on with that. Because I feel like there's some indecisiveness coming through, some nervousness about something, and just having some scattered energy. The Hangman is in the light. So I feel like there's been some slow burning energy. But I do feel this sense of having some new perspectives and letting go of something and making some gradual changes that will help things develop. There's a Nine of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like you're gonna have some sort of sense of relief coming forward. I feel like there is an energy of asking for support with the podcast. Not quite sure what that is for you. Yeah, let's see. What does Bernadette need to know about this energy? What does Bernadette need to know about this energy with the Nine of Swords here? Yeah, Nine of Swords, releasing any fears or anything that's clouding your mind or worrying or stressing you about it. Burnt out, yeah, the Ten of Wands, they're having a lot of weight on there. Oh, it's tough if you're trying to manage different things all at once, I know. Trying to find the time for it all is really tough. Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know, what advice can I give to Bernadette about the podcast? High Priestess, trust your intuition and do what you can. You know, you can only spread yourself so much, so it's kind of like finding that balance. You know, putting a little bit here and a little bit there. And figuring out what that is for you. Yeah. I'm struggling with finding that balance myself, you know? I feel like the kids consume all of my energy. And so finding time to work is very difficult. Especially when you work for yourself, right? You never know when to take a break. When you go to work somewhere else, I think, you have a break time, you have a schedule, you have. When you have to make your own schedule, it's harder. It is really hard. Yeah, it is. Especially when you're at home. Like when you're at work, you don't hear the kids fighting. When you work at home, you hear the kids fighting, and you think you have to go stop them. It's harder. I hear you. Oh man, Tammy. Poor Tammy, who is sending all the negative energy since my ex left? All I have is bad luck. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae want to come and give Tammy a message? Who is sending Tammy all the negative energy and the bad luck? Who is sending Tammy all the negativity and the bad luck? Messages from the universe here. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy with the Seven of Wands. Is like just wanting, or just kind of like having a lack of courage and just feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you're losing the battle, which is kind of like what you're saying there with the bad luck. And Four of Swords too, I feel like you need a mental recharge, like needing to take time for a rest. Sometimes that's hard to do, but seems to be taking a hard time there. The Fool. I feel like with the Fool is kind of like fearing the unknown and causing some sort of, not saying you're causing it to yourself, it's just the energy is causing because of some sort of lack of not knowing what's next. The Six of Cups is in the dark too. It could be someone from your past causing you this negative energy, this negative bad luck energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark too. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I know it's just a matter of you taking on too much, having too much responsibility, just feeling too many obligations, and that's causing some sort of stress and overwhelming energy as well. Overall, you have some positive energy with the Ten of Cups, like happy home, happy life. There is some positive energies that is coming through. Who would this person be from the past? Who would this person be from the past with the Six of Cups? Page of Swords. Page of Swords is someone who is very chatty, usually generally affectionate, very eager, very curious, always on alert, quick thinking, they're quick in their energy. They may have a lot of ideas, but don't put any ideas into action kind of thing. They may always be the ones to avoid some sort of disaster. You know, they may cause chaos and disasters, but they're good at avoiding them. I don't know who that person is for you. The Ace of Pentacles, maybe someone who has come into your energy recently. Or come back into your energy recently from your past. I don't know. They may be hiding financial issues. That's what I call it. Is this negativity Tammy's ex? Is this negativity coming from Tammy's ex? The High Priestess is yes, but it's also trusting your intuition and it's in the dark, so I don't know. Possibly. Always blame your ex anyways, right? If it's their fault or not, you blame the ex anyways, right? We have that privilege, right? It's always their fault. Oh man. I know I have some witch bells on my door. Both doors. One door I have an angel, the other door I have fairy witch bells. To not allow any negative energy to come through. I also have salt. Leaving salt everywhere is a good idea too. Like I keep salt. I have salt everywhere. And salt in the kitchen, but I keep salt up here too, in a little glass thingy. And you never know when you need salt, right? Salt's not just for cooking. You sprinkle it wherever there's negativity. Get rid of that. You can bless all your door frames and window frames with oil, any type of cooking oil or river water, whatever you have, tap water, anything you have, right? And just use it to write crosses on all your doorways and windowways and not allow the negativity to come in. If you don't want any negativity when you go out, you can sprinkle a little bit of salt in your shoes. Lots of people do that. And spirit guides, answer Fae. Don't come and give Alice a message. predictions for this and next week. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know about next week? Not sure what that is, but we're going to take it. For the Four of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of someone kind of coming to your energy who's acting fake, maybe wanting your support or wanting to pretend that they're supporting you and they're not really. Not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel like whatever that energy is, I feel like is really bottling up, and you may just be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they may just use you to blow off some steam. But I feel like it's a matter of like not taking it personally. It's just something that's been bubbling up in someone else's energy for a while, and you just may just walk into it, kind of thing. The Two of Swords is in the dark. I feel like you may be faced with a tough decision, that you may feel overwhelmed or stressed, or you may not even realize it's a question or a decision, because I feel like it's going to be something that's really hard to read. Knight of Swords. I want to say Knight of Swords because I feel like this person is like very temperamental and very impulsive and careless in their energy, but it's the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this person, again, impulsive. Yeah, I could feel that strongly. Maybe very manipulative in their energy. I don't know if this is the person that's going to blow off steam towards you. Three of Pentacles, lack of vision, lack of progress in their energy. I don't know if they've promised you something and now they're going to break it, or they're not going to hold up their end of the deal, or what's going on with that. Whatever that energy is, I feel like you are the Queen of Wands, right? I feel your energy being very assertive, very confident, very brave in your energy, very seductive, like very, flirty in your energy. That seems to be a good energy for you, because I feel the sense that you're going to boost your own motivation, feel inspired, be open to taking action. You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there is going to be some challenges this week or next week. Next week. Yeah, whatever the challenges are, I feel like you will overcome them with the Nine of Wands here. You may feel defeated, but I feel like you're going to accomplish what you want to accomplish one way or another. Right? Five Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a sense of making some positive changes, seeking some support if you need it, and also taking time for your self-care. I feel like it's a matter of, filling your own cup of self-love energy kind of thing. Having a self-care day or whatever that is for you, doing something for yourself, spoiling yourself one way or another, may release some of the stresses and, that inner poop that needs to be released. For the Nine of Wands and the Light too, I just feel the sense no matter how tired and exhausted you are resilient, and you will get through it all. That is what I got. Let's see for Dee Dee. How will Dee Dee get their apartment or house this year? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, understands, or fae? Will Dee Dee get their apartment or house this year? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Will Dee Dee get their apartment or house this year? Ugh, I feel like right now the current energy is not looking good. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you're going to get some clarity. You're going to get some information about the apartment house situation. I feel like you will get some feedback on that. But I feel like it's a matter of you kind of like also being open and looking for a place and being realistic with your expectations. You have the Hierophant here in the dark too, so I feel like you may have to do things a little bit differently, or unconventional kind of thing. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you. If that means like having a roommate situation or what's going on with that. I don't know. Roommates is a tough situation though. The Page of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of talking to the right people at the right time kind of thing. I don't know if it's about talking to your bank, about saving money for it or what. You have the Strength card in the dark. So there's a little bit of weakness with this conversation, even though it seems positive. And there is the Wheel of Fortune in the dark. So luck, timing, destiny is not on your side. There's some bad luck coming on there. So I feel like, yeah, the delay of having a new house, new apartment seems to be being delayed. So it could be just delayed in the current energy. Doesn't mean it's going to be delayed all year. But right now, it's just not going in that direction. It sucks. It's hard out there for houses. I don't know about where you are, but here we just don't have enough of them. We have more people than we have houses. Oh man. We have so many new people who have come here that we don't know where to put them. We have some families that there's like 2, 3 families in one house because just where do you put them? I don't know. I know they're building houses. They've been building a lot of houses. It's just they're not building them fast enough. This takes too long to build a place. I don't know. And they keep telling us to have more babies. Like, I don't know where you're gonna put the babies if you want us to have more babies. There's no places for the babies that are already here. Oh man. I don't know. I'm done making babies. That's all I know. For Eliza. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? How does P see Eliza when it comes to financial? How does P see Eliza when it comes to financial? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does P see Eliza when it comes to finances? How does P see Eliza when it comes to finances? Man, that 8 of Cups is in the dark. For the 8 of Cups, I feel like they feel some emptiness. Like I feel like they want to contribute more than they do. And it's feeling stuck. I feel like overall they do appreciate you and everything that you do for them and stuff. They know that they're moving forward with the challenges that they're facing. The 9 of Cups is in the dark. I feel like they feel bad. Like they feel disappointed that they can't help more than they do. Um, I feel like they're just drifting in your energy and repeating the same mistakes. I'm not quite sure if that makes sense. The 2 of Swords, they're trying to make some difficult decisions and it's hard on them. Overall, they have a lot of love for you though. You know, the Ace of Cups. I feel like they have genuine love feelings towards you. They feel romantic energies towards you. It's just, yeah, they're definitely struggling. What else does Eliza need to know about this peace energy? What else does Eliza need to know about peace energy? The Fool, they want to be more spontaneous. They're wishing that hope, luck, and destiny comes their way. I don't even know if maybe that is what they're holding back and not telling you. So I feel like maybe they're like buying like lottery tickets or scratch tickets or something to try to win money, to try to make things better, but they don't win. And that is Swords, yeah. I feel like they want to be that knight, or they want to step up, they want to do better, and it's not working out the way they want. Yeah. I feel like you wish the finances was better. Like what? I don't know. I feel that. Oh man. Finances is hard right now for everybody. It's so tough. We need a money tree that just, grows real money. Tammy, what is coming towards Tammy in January? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What's coming towards Tammy this January? The Seven of Pentacles is in the light. I can feel that for you. I feel like there's this energy of you planting that seed and nurturing it and caring for it and watching it grow kind of thing. I feel this energy of you having some long-term goals, long-term visions, evaluating your situation and seeing where's the potential, where's the growth in it. There is a judgment in a light too, so just a matter of following your true calling and listening to your heart and seeing where it wants to lead you. You have the sun in the dark though, so there may be some negative energy despite this being positive. Yeah, I feel like there may be a lack of optimism coming through or low effort. I feel like there's a strong energy of you, Tammy, like needing to recharge and releasing some negativity that's on your mind because there's a Three of Swords here too. So I feel the sense of, I don't know if it's like a painful situation or just some sort of heartbreak or discouragement or disappointment that's trying to come through. What is going on with the devil's energy in the dark? I feel like I feel like right now the devil is kind of like you're breaking free from those chains. You're breaking free to a better place than you were before. What's going on with the devil energy for January for Tammy? The sun is still in the dark, but the justice is in the light. So I don't know if there's some sort of legal issue that's going to come through for you that's positive, or just you being able to find your balance and focus more on your integrity and your truth than the negative side of things. That is what I go with. That devil's tongue is like way too long. Like, look at that devil's tongue. It's like crazy. How can anyone have a tongue that long? I don't know. Bernadette! Kayla's energy. Will I run into her E? Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come give Bernadette a message about Kayla's energy? Will Bernadette run into her E? Not quite sure how this is supposed to come out, but will Bernadette run into her E? Oh, it was a question mark. Gotcha. Okay. Will Bernadette run into Kayla? The temperance is in the dark, so I feel like there's an imbalance. I feel like there's an imbalance in Kayla's energy, right? Her mind, heart, and soul is not aligned. I don't know what has come up, but I feel like Kayla is kind of like has more stresses or more burdens or more things that are just I don't know, heavy on them right now. Because for the temperance in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of like feeling stuck on repeat and feeling they're going nowhere. And then there's a Two of Wands, being indecisive of what's next. There's some hesitations, feeling stuck. I feel like she's like comparing her options or choices or whatever's going on there. The Nine of Wands is in the light, so I feel like she feels exhausted and tired and discouraged. So yeah, the Moon. The Three of Wands though, she is feeling optimistic overall though. Three of Wands. Trying to expand her vision, trying to make future plans, trying to figure things out one way or another. 3 of Cups. Despite the challenges she faces, she seems to be going out and having a good time. Partying. Avoiding her responsibilities that are stressing her out, it seems. Trying to make magic happen. Wishing for the unicorn to come and save the day. I don't know. That's what I got. Alice, what kind of truth will be revealed towards Alice soon? The cards are in the wrong direction here. Let's see. What kind of truth is going to be revealed to Alice soon? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What truth is going to be revealed to Alice soon? Is there any good news or encouragement coming towards Alice? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any good news? Is there any good news coming towards Alice? Or encouragement? The Empress is in the dark, so I don't know if this is a secret that's being revealed towards you or what, but the Empress in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of feeling unsupported, neglected, or the energy around you just feels like it's going really slow. So I don't know what the truth from that would be. I feel like the truth of that would be figuring something out about someone else. I feel like someone else is not being completely honest about towards you about something. I don't really feel like they're lying, but they're not being completely honest either, if that makes any sense. You have the 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups is good energy, right? I feel this energy of getting some success and some sort of achievement, or getting something you've been wanting or needing, or whatever that is coming through for you, right? The 9 of Cups is that dream come true card. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of fulfillment or success. Something's going to go your way. You're going to be moving forward in that. The 4 of Cups is in a light too, so I feel the sense of pulling back and evaluating your situation, trying to figure out what is what. I feel this energy of you may accepting like some sort of past offer, or like something may come up where like Alice, you still want this kind of energy is coming through. The 9 of Pentacles, the sense of independence is coming through, like getting things done, feeling self-sufficient, taking it easy, you're being able to finally relax. I feel that energy coming for you as well. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how soon it's coming, but I feel like it's coming. The 9 of Wands, I feel like you're not going to get a lot of appraisal or a lot of recognition for your hard work. But I feel like, that little personal celebration, like, yes, I finally got it. I finally did what I wanted or got what I wanted kind of thing is trying to come through. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. Maybe the Knight of Swords is like the Empress, someone who's not being completely honest. I don't know if they're just very unstructured in their energy or mismanaging themselves or what's going on with that. I don't really feel like they're causing you any harm or anything with whatever's happening there. They're just not in as good a position as they may let on, kind of thing, and they're just trying to be in denial about their situation when, I feel like there's no real need to, but they are. That is what I got. Dee, do I have a strong intuition? Does Dee have a strong intuition? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message about having a strong intuition? I should use this one, eh? I'm gonna use the witchy one. Does Dee have a strong intuition or any other powers? Does Didi have a strong intuition or any other powers? Does Didi have a strong intuition or any other powers? I want to start doing that. I want that series I started of Witchy Wednesday videos. Once we get back into routine there, and do some lazy witch craft things. It's gonna be fun. There's so many things I want to do. I need more hours in a day. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, right? The Queen of Wands, she's someone who is very hot and vibrant with fire. So being able to use fire, I don't know if it's like just you being able to do scry and fire. I don't know if you've ever done any scrying, but it's kind of like looking into fire and seeing things, like seeing like wolves or fairies or people or anything in the fire, and seeing what that means towards you and using your intuition in that sort of sense in some ways. But I feel like you are very spiritual, very intuitive. You have the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. I want to say Three of Wands. Because I feel the sense of you being really good at divination, like tarot cards, tea leaf readings, whatever that is for you. The Three of Swords is someone who is very good with dominating the energy around you and healing, or either healing love energies or creating some sort of love curses or love bonding or love severing, like being able to break people up kind of thing. Master your craft, right? The master your craft, like these cards are in the dark, so I feel like these are skills that you can um create to be better at. Like you can master from these, like mastering from practicing with repetition, keep doing it over and over and over again until you're better at it. That sort of thing. Blood magic rituals, I don't know, it's kind of yucky, so I don't know if that's your thing, that's your thing. Um I think blood rituals is too yucky for me, but that's just my energy. The tower energy here, the power of destructive renovation. So yeah, being able to renovate with good intentions. Joining a coven. Queen of Pentacles is very intuitive, right? She's very empathic, very intuitive. She's like an energy reader. Um, like me, I'm an energy reader. Um, Energy readers, like you could feel someone else's energy without them saying anything. You know how they feel before they do, kind of thing. That's more of an energy reader than being intuitive. Intuitive is like just things just come to you, just get an idea, and it's the right idea for another person or your own self. The divination, I want to say divination. I feel like using astrology or divination is a thing too. Like the stars, like astrology, being a Reiki, manipulating energies and that sort of thing. So yeah. And then you have the world and the dark. So being able to go between the worlds, like the going through the beyond the veils, ascending magic, cosmic magic, wholeness kind of thing. There you go. I don't know if any of that made sense. But you probably have all those things. Just gotta practice on them, right? Bernadette, what does Grace think about Bernadette? Talked to her today. She never texted me. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message about Grace? What does Grace think about Bernadette? What does Grace think about Bernadette? What does Grace think about Bernadette? Oh. I feel like Grace enjoys talking to you and communicating with you, but I feel like she doesn't really want like a friendship or anything, if that makes sense. I feel like Grace is just happy of like today, um, talking out of the blue once in a while kind of thing without any strings attached or any sort of other connection besides communication. With the Death card, the Five of Wands in the dark, Five of Pentacles in the dark, Two of Pentacles in the dark, yeah. I feel like they just really want just the communication once in a while without any further. I don't feel like it's because she thinks poorly of you or anything. I feel like it's just a matter of them being more focused on themselves right now. Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. Culture. Did a spirit visit me on Saturday as I was going to bed? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? I left them sit on my bed, then get up and leave. Was it my mom? She's still alive, but we don't talk. Or a spirit watching me for her. Hmm. The hangman is in the dark. I feel like I feel like it probably was your mom. Like I don't know if your mom was like sleeping at that time because you can wander. So your spirits can wander. So I feel like your mom did wander to see you. I feel like your mom's been wanting to see you for a while. Like I feel like she's been waiting for a time or like planning a time to come visit you or reach out towards you, but they're hesitant. I feel like they don't know when's the right time, even though they've been planning for a while to visit you. And I feel like their spirit just wandered towards you. The Four of Cups, I feel like they felt like they needed that reassurance that you were okay kind of thing. The Eight of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like with the Eight of Swords in the dark, it's kind of like it gave them some sort of empowerment, like gave them some sort of comfort knowing that you were okay. Yeah. And then the Empress too in the dark is kind of yeah, wanting to be that a motherly person. I feel like there's a lot of regrets on her end being a mom. That's what I got though. You're welcome, culture. Dee. General reading for Dee. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a general message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? The cards went all over the place. I'm not sure if these are the right cards. I'm gonna try that again. Let's see if the same cards come out. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Dee a message? Ooh, there's some negativity here. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There's the Eight of Swords in the dark. Eight of Swords in the dark is not negativity, though. The Eight of Swords in the dark is like having that sense of empowerment, right? Like releasing any feelings or stresses or worries that's been trapped in your mind or in your heart for a while. I feel this sense of you unlocking any mental blocks and like having some sort of sense of clarity coming your way. I feel the sense of you being able to realize some options that you may not have realized before. The Judgment is in the dark though, so I feel like there's some resistance to change or having some doubt or just ignoring what your true calling is or ignoring what you truly want to do. And that came up earlier too, I think. About I don't know. For the Five of Swords in the dark, I feel like someone may want to apologize towards you, or if it's just your energy letting go of some grudges or some negativity that may be brewing there. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like there's this new beginning that wants to emerge. I don't know if it's a new job, a new opportunity, a new person coming to your energy, or what, or just a new sense of growth and stability. For the Queen of Cups in the dark, I feel like someone is being kind of a butt cheek, someone's causing you to feel overwhelmed or they're just affecting your emotions one way or another. Who is this Queen of Cups coming into DD's energy? Maybe it's somebody who's walked away from you in the past and now they want to come and communicate with you again or connect with you again. The Page of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they're just nosy and they want to know. Sometimes being nosy, just because they're nosy doesn't mean they don't have good intentions, right? So I feel like someone from your past maybe wanting to come back and reconnect with you. I'm not quite sure if it's friendship or love or family. Who is the person that wants to reconnect with DD? Who is the person that wants to reconnect with DD? The Ace of Swords. Could be a new person. That's what I got though. Could be someone from your past life that wants to try to connect with you and express their feelings towards you with the Page of Cups there. Bernadette, will Bernadette ever have friends? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Bernadette ever have friends? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Bernadette ever have friends? The Five of Pentacles. It's tough. It's hard to make friends nowadays, right? Because everyone is being friends with people online. Like the face-to-face connection is fading away. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a challenge to try to meet new friends. The Five of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like there's a sense of that isolation, right? Missing people. Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel like you will slowly regain that sense of trust and being able to trust people again. Yeah, it's hard. Eight of Swords, though. I feel like there is some hope, though, even though things are discouraging. Feel defeated, yeah. It sucks. It's hard. It's not easy to make friends. Yeah, it's a matter of finding your own people, joining some Facebook groups or whatever that is, or whatever you feel like you're connected to. Culture, guidance for my meeting with us tomorrow. Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message about their meeting with us tomorrow. Ooh. There's a positive energy there, right? The King of Cups, getting that support, that emotional support with the meeting. I feel that for you. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get some support, some kindness, and compassion. I feel like S will be patient with you. There's the Empress in the dark though. So I think it all depends too what your mood is and that sort of thing. The Page of Cups is in the light. So I feel like there's gonna be some good communication between you and us tomorrow. Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny, all good karma coming your way. The Hangman is in the light. So I feel like, it's kind of like having that good connection. Some sort of development. It may be a slow development of some sorts, but I feel like there's some things of letting some things go and maybe shifting your perspective in one way or another, or maybe Ass will shift her perspective. Not sure how it's gonna play out with that. For culture, guidance. Oh, not. We already did that. Dee love life. What does Dee need to know about her love life scenario? What does Dee need to know about her love life? I have a love life cards here. They may not be appropriate though. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully the YouTube police doesn't come out. For Dee, what does Dee need to know about her love life? What does Dee need to know about her love life? Any spirit guides, and their fae. They want to kind of give Dee a message about her love life. What was that about? That was too many cards. What does Dee need to know about her love life? What does Dee need to know about her love life? Oh, they want to come out. What does Dee need to know about her love life? What does Dee need to know about her love life? What does Dee need to know about her love life? There you go, huh? No YouTube police needs to come out tonight. We did it. The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there is love coming towards you, right? I feel like this person may be a little bit different. Like you may have different beliefs or different values, or maybe come from different family type backgrounds, whatever that is. But I feel like the two of you will have a good connection with this Empress. Like the two of you will feel grounded and connected and that sort of fun energy. I feel like there'll be some romance, some growth, some creativity between the two of you. And this one even says they feel a tender love and commitment towards you. This one says they feel great about you. They feel like they can see a future with you, and the two of you can share a connection. With the Seven of Swords in the dark, do you feel like this energy of rebuilding trust with yourself in order for this energy to come through? It says they may be wondering about you, or maybe wondering about your faithfulness. They feel cautious and wondering how they should proceed. So I feel like that's more of your energy of being cautious if you should trust them or not, or just being a little bit more guarded. And then for the Nine of Cups, dream come true energy, right? I feel like they will feel like you are their dream come true. They were looking for you. They're looking for someone to have that emotional fulfillment with. I feel like they will find that in you. You have the Knight of Swords. Says they tend to internalize their feelings while they love to have discussions with you. They are less comfortable with confronting themselves with love. They're less likely to express their feelings towards you with words. They may do things for you instead. But that's what I go with that. Let's just see what else. What other love energy is coming towards Dee Dee? What other love energy is coming towards Dee Dee? Ooh, that attraction, true love. It says true love is a deep and enduring connection. It's going beyond superficial attraction. Attraction, you are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. And then illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. It does supposed to be a dream come true kind of thing, so it may feel more dreamy than love. This one is friendship. It may start as a friendship, or maybe it is a friendship already and it's going to grow into something more. But that's what I go with. Alice! You're welcome, Bernadette. For Alice, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They want to come and give Alice a message. What good things are coming towards Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What good things are coming towards Alice? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What good things are coming towards Alice? The Nine of Swords is in the dark, so that is a good energy, right? It's kind of like you having the sense of relief, feeling empowered in your energy of not being trapped in your thoughts and being more into your heart energy. You have the Two of Pentacles in a light, in the dark. I feel like because I feel like there is some possibilities that wants to come through. I just feel like it's a matter of you organizing your thoughts of your dreams and desires and how you're going to align them into reality. You have the Four. I don't know why I want to say the Four of Queens. There is no Four of Queens. The Queen of Swords in the light. I feel it's a matter of you, owning your truth, being truthful to yourself, um, with a clear mind and clear communication of your wants and needs and desires and that sort of thing, and like boosting your ego, right, by turning your magician into the light, making that magic happen towards you. Make the magic happen. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Because I just feel this sense of determination and success and being able to utilize all the tools you have to manifest what you want to manifest for yourself. Because I feel the sense of boosting your ego trying to come through. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. I do feel the sense of feeling overwhelmed and surrendering to the unknown. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups, though, so I feel like you will be going out and socializing, figuring things out. You also have the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom of the deck with good karma, good energy, good luck, a timing, and destiny on your side. What else does Alice need to know about some good energy coming through? We'll try these ones. What else does Alice need to know about good energy coming through? The Four of Cups. Yeah, the Fool. Taking a leap of faith and a new beginning. New opportunities may be coming your way. The Four of Cups. I just feel like a past offer may come back towards you. And reach out towards you. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is still being a butt cheek, but they may decide to turn around and be in a better position coming forward. Maybe they're just someone who's lurking in the shadows and will reveal themselves towards you soon. That's what I got. I think I am done. Did you have one last question, Bernadette? Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for being members. I will be back live tomorrow. Do have members every Monday. At least most of you know that. But yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. I hope y'all have a great week. If I don't see you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Good night.